Y'all see the title, man. Let's get
In
to
the
it.
2018 NBA Draft, the Orlando Magic selected Mo Bamba with the number 6 overall pick. This highly touted 7-foot-tall NBA prospect was number 2 in the nation in blocked shots in college and had the longest wingspan ever recorded at an NBA combine at 7 foot 10 inches long. But in an off-season pickup game versus a veteran MVP center, Joel Embiid, Mo Bamba would get his first taste of what the NBA was truly like. Ouch. But don't feel too badly for Mo Bamba, because every single rookie who's made it to the NBA all have their very own story where they've been dominated and trash talked by an NBA veteran. And it just so happens that Larry Bird, the undisputed greatest trash talker of all time, gave a lot of rookies that one moment they'll never forget that made them say,
And I remember playing against Larry Bird my second game of my career, and he just worked me over, man. Like, I went out for the jump ball, and I'm scared to death already. And he just stands next to me, and he leans over and he looks at me. He said, "Do you honestly think you gonna guard me, motherfucker?" Cursed at me. Like, what? And the veterans on my team said, "Eddie, just don't pay attention to him." Fine. Then he stands up and he looks over at our bench and he looks at Cotton. "You all think this rookie gonna guard me? Man, I'm gonna bust you up just right in my ear." And so by that time, all the guys.
There's so many stories about Larry Bird talking trash, bro. It's another story I never heard before.
Guys on the floor just cracking up, even my teammates.
That's crazy.
So I'm like, "Would this official please throw this ball up?" So then finally he walks around, stands in front of me, says, "I'm gonna tell you something right now. I'm gonna wear your ass out." Game starts and he's just wearing me out. Okay? And in the fourth quarter he was in, it was late. Game was kind of close. And he came down, he said, "I bet you can't do this." And he raises up from Steph Curry range. And he shoots an air ball. And I look at him, he like, "That don't matter. It's the fact that I can do it and stay in the game. I bet you can."
He said, "I bet you can."
I'm like, okay.
Wait a minute, shoot some dumb shit.
I mean, Larry Bird basically taught me how to trash talk.
If the NBA had a trash talking trophy, it would most certainly be named after Larry Bird, because he could be loud and in your face like he did against Eddie Johnson, or he could be soft-spoken and relaxed and tell you exactly what he was gonna do to you, as if it were a matter of fact.
That chick's had my name on it for a week now, and I knew I was gonna win this thing.
Bird was the only one that really, when we talk about guys talking trash.
Yeah.
"Hey, Rook, good to see you. Hey, great college career. I'm going to catch the ball. I'm going to pump fake. You're going to reach for it. You're going to get fouled. 2 tweets. You're going to have a seat." Lo and behold, Dan, he catches the ball. He pump fakes. I go for it. I reach. First foul.
A few years ago, I'm sure. Bird knocks down a turnaround.
I come down court. Scott Skiles kicks me the ball. I shoot a 3. In your face, Larry Legend. Yes, I'm feeling good, Dan. He catches the ball again, catches it. My dumb self reaches for it again.
But again to Bird. Knocks that one down.
Tweet, go have a seat. I see you second quarter, Rook. So that's how Larry Bird christened me into the NBA.
Bird wants the ball on Dennis Scott. Can't blame him. 2 more. It's showtime for Larry.
What was your welcome to the NBA moment? You remember? Bird never said anything?
I remember as a rookie, he came in, he walked by our bench at the Salt Palace and said, "I feel like 43 tonight." And he came out, he scored 40.
I'm feeling 43 today.
3 tonight. And he came out, he scored 43 in the third quarter and checked himself out with a 20-point victory, and I went, wow, welcome to the big time. It was fairly impressive, especially when he backed it up.
All right, here's Bird in the right corner. Bird right to left into paint. Run it up with the right hand. Going left and he scores. Another great move. Larry Bird, second bucket pinned. Cross court again to Seasting. Seasting drives the alley to Bird up top. Bird raises long 20-footer. She's good. Bird. His first 2 of the quarter. And a big hoop. Up top to Bailey. Bird steals. Brings the only man back. Bird goes by him and scores. Larry Bird, he beat you in so many ways.
Who is the best crap talker of all time?
Larry Bird.
You reckon?
Larry Bird was the best of all time. He and Michael Jordan. But they could back it up. Crap talk is only good if you can back it up.
Yeah.
If a guy talks crap, if you talk crap, oh, I'm going to score on you, Kenny. I'll be like, so what? He can't.
Dude, Kenny, I score on you so fast, bro. Yeah. I got skills, man.
It doesn't even bother. Doesn't even bother me, man.
But
it sound like you got skills. That's stuff for the UK. Do they play basketball a lot like that in the UK? I don't think they play basketball like that in the UK. I think the main sport, like, you know how it's basketball and football, I guess you could say out here in the United States, their sports is well, basketball, baseball, football. And that's really it. You know, I don't. But over there, I think they play soccer. Little side note, I'm saying.
But by far, Larry Bird's greatest welcome to the league story was payback from a personal vendetta that all started where he grew up, back home in Indiana.
Speaking of expectations, how would you like to be a basketball player and your big brother's Larry Bird? Here's a story about the other one in the nest.
Not too many people know this, but Larry Bird had a younger brother who was also good at basketball. His name was Eddie Bird, and although he was not as good as his big brother, he actually broke Larry's career high school scoring record of 1,125 points by scoring a total of 1,172 points. And just like his big brother, Eddie went on to play college basketball at Indiana State, but not before Larry Bird gave him a little dose of reality.
High school ball is like the lowest grade, and if you was a good player then, in high school, it don't necessarily mean you're going to be a great player in college. And I think that with his work ethic, he's got a lot to learn, and he's going to find out the hard way.
Eddie Bird played 4 years at Indiana State and finished in the school's top 10 in scoring, top 10 in three-pointers made, and first in free throw percentage, but never made an NBA roster. However, coincidentally enough, Eddie Bird's high school basketball career overlapped with a future NBA All-Star, Shawn Kemp, who also played high school basketball in Indiana. And after breaking both Larry and Eddie Bird's career high school scoring records, Shawn Kemp recalls playing against Eddie Bird and getting the best of him. But unfortunately for Shawn, big brother Larry Bird didn't forget. And when Shawn Kemp became a rookie in the NBA and finally faced Larry Bird for the first time,
Larry got to get the get back for little
Larry
brother.
Bird got his payback and gave Shawn Kemp a welcome to the league moment that he'll never forget.
I'm gonna keep this real with y'all, man. My ass got busted real early, man. I came into the league, man. I was 19.
Youngest player in the NBA. This 6'10" forward is only 20 years old.
You know how some of them vets, man, they play you to the T, man. I got played down in Boston one night. We was playing Boston Celtics. So the great Larry Bird, I didn't really know much about that. You know, I'm from Indiana. Larry's from Indiana. I knew about the history of Larry, but I didn't realize how he really got down.
You off to the races.
Bird, little fake down the lane. Oh, Larry Bird! What a play by Bird!
When we got to Boston that morning, I go to the game on the early bus. I get there. They come out on the they say, "Hey, Shawn, you starting tonight against Larry." And I was like, "What that?" I'm all for it, though, you know? So, well, first of all, he asked me at the jump ball. He said, "You the cat that broke all my records in high school, right?" And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He goes, "Yeah, you're the one that used to dunk my brother, too, right?" Eddie. And I was like, "Yeah, that's me." He said, "I got you tonight."
And here is Larry Bird.
Really,
Indiana
really
State.
was in that.
Trying to search out a style of play. Bird will take the first shot. The spot, no call. Larry.
Look at that defense, though, man. Picking up full court. You know? Dennis Johnson.
The spot, no call.
Larry on a wing. Got it.
Ed Pinckney really helped create.
Kevin, the quick double. Finds Dennis Johnson in and out. Bird is there.
Well, Bird did a little nudging of his.
But my point to you is this: Larry gave me 50 3/4.
Oh my!
Larry did them.
Larry got free. Knocked down 2. 19 first half points for Bird. Bird sneaking up the floor. Squares up.
Well, he's got the stroke back today.
He sure does. 21 now. 9 points.
The way Larry shoots, bro, it's real hard to contest his shot, to block his shot, so you can contest it.
Got it.
When you're a shooter with a lot of reps, a lot of practice, the contest don't really matter to you as much as it does to someone else. You know,
23. Ellis is not going
to talk to me the whole entire game.
What do you say?
So every shot he was calling, at the defensive end, he would tell me, he'd be like, when I get down to the other end, I'm going to pump fake you, get a hand one on you, look at you, go off the glass. That's how cold Larry Bird was.
Bird flashing through. Tough shot. Knocks it down. 25.
They were right on his shooting hand that time.
McHale there. Long outlet to Bird. McMillan won't catch it.
Good look by Kevin McHale, and Bird at the top of the defense just headed up court.
The Celtics have forced more turnovers tonight than in any other game this year, as Bird is now at 34 and counting.
Being from the streets, man, I was to the point of like, look, I'm going to foul him so hard that he's basically going to take his will. He started shooting the ball with his left hand, man. I was trying to foul his right arm. He was shooting with his left hand, banking it off on me, looking at me, still slapping me on my butt and everything, man, telling me everything.
Larry, little runner, goes off the glass.
Oh, boy. Haven't seen one of those in a while.
38 for Bird.
The deer.
Left.
Bird on the 20-year-old Kemp. Takes a fall away. Oh, he's got 40.
That's just nasty.
Bird again for 2.
Well, this is not really going to be one of those staunch defense.
And then Larry, he actually invited me to his house that summer after the game, man. He told me, he said, you come to the house and shoot around with me. This summer I'll show you how to shoot the ball, young fella.
Larry legend.
Straight up.
Celtics now 3-on-3 the other way. Bird wants it.
He's just finding his spots, man. And the defense is really affecting him too much, man. He just in that zone.
Bird open. Hits on the baseline.
Of course Larry Bird trash talked me and put a lot of noise in my ear. That's what he was supposed to do. Here you have this young kid coming up trying to be the next best thing out of Indiana. He did exactly what he was supposed to do. He trash talked me to death. He told me exactly what he was going to do to me before the game started. Then he went out and he did exactly what he told me he was going to do, which...
Sheesh. That's another Larry Bird reaction in the bookstore. If y'all enjoyed, let me know what y'all enjoyed in the comments. Click on the last reaction, subscribe, share the video with your peoples on social media platforms, and I'm out of here, man.